it's because I'd done it through there. I know what it is. Set to auto stop for some fucking reason. What a twat. Yeah,
Yeah, so that
it's
was
alright. I've started it again. So
sure. There'll be a gap somewhere that, but if you're
I
reading back, that's all.
That's all right.
don't think it was that long ago.
No, it
I
couldn't have been.
will teleport back to the attic.
Hmm.
I will find a. Oh, do I need to do it streetwise? Yeah, I need to do it streetwise. Oh, a 10 and no ones. So find a spot.
You find somewhere.
5 plus 1. No ones, a 7 and a 9, so no inside out teleportation.
Okay. And you can get back to the attic.
Is Starling in the attic? It is the middle of the day, so probably not.
No, there's no Starling.
Right, climb up to the attic, get the other chip.
Okay.
The clear chip is up in the attic.
It is in your hidey spot.
Yeah. So retrieve the clear
I'm
chip.
assuming, boys, when you get
Well, there's a few things
Oh,
I've got to do. So
up the stairs, are you going to have a drink in the Rose and Crown, or are you off doing things straight away?
Crashing.
the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to phone.
I get some rest.
Going to phone Mrs. Johnson.
Mhm.
Let her know we've got the last chip. I'm also going to.
You'll take down Miss Johnson's number and she'll pick up straight away. She'll go, give me some good news.
We've got the last chip for you, love. When do you want? When are you available? When can I drop it off?
Fuck for that. I could do with it before 11 o'clock tonight. Anytime you can get downtown to our offices.
Oh,
Not a problem.
Please.
I'm
Alright.
I'm on my way. I just
Hang
need.
on.
I just
You've
need.
only got one chip. I've got the other chip.
Oh,
we need to portal it in, mate. It's the quickest way.
yeah. Get it. No problem. We'll sort it out. I'll come and see you as soon as I can. I just need to
Okay.
see my boss as well, and then I'll be on my way.
Alright.
So now that I've spoken to her, I'll go and see Mr. Sunshine and just let him know what's happening, because I like to keep him in the picture, keep him in the loop, and let him know that the can is gone, that it's dead.
Alright.
So that's been expected outside Mr.
Yeah.
Sunshine's office.
Come in.
All right there, boss. Good news. I think we managed to nullify it. We've got the last of the chips, and it seems like their leader is gone, and they're all fighting themselves down the south side. So, was it the south or the north?
It's the docks.
The docks. They're all down the dock sides fighting each other. So
West.
I don't think they're going to bother us anymore.
That's good news.
It might be a good time for a hostile takeover.
Alright.
I'll
Make
leave
sure
that.
Titch knows.
Will
Make
do.
sure Titch knows. Alright.
Titch was actually very helpful tonight, boss. Just to let you know.
Deserves a raise.
I'm not going to say that to Mr. Sunshine.
That's why I rely on him so much.
But yeah,
Alright.
no
Give
problem,
Titch
boss.
the nod and we'll leave it at that. Thank
Thanks,
you.
boss. Cheers.
Alright.
See you later.
See you later.
Right.
As I come out of the attic, I'm going to look for Titch.
Yeah.
I'm going to take out the letter, give him the letter, and say, tell Mr. Sunshine, sorry about the waste of paper. They were all fighting each other.
Alright, so I don't need to tell him anymore.
Right. So you don't need the boys tomorrow night then?
Oh, we really don't. I think the police are going to be at the docks very, very shortly because it was really kicking off. There was a nice fireworks display.
Thank you.
Yeah, so as I'm passing by, if I see him, I'm just going to say, the boss told me to let you know that we think everything's sorted now. But thanks for your help, buddy.
Yeah. Good. And you've already paid him, so yeah.
Yeah,
He's a man of few words, his Titch. Titch has
Yeah.
always been.
And I've
yeah.
oh, did we take? Because I said I put a few drinks behind the bar for him as well. So I don't know.
Okay,
what that
so
was.
how much money are you going to put behind the bar for him?
I'll put 100 behind the bar for him.
All right. Cross it off your totals.
Off
And,
my cash, yeah. 4, 2,
okay.
3. Yep.
I'll be in the bar with the chip,
Yeah,
waiting
Right.
for the others.
Then I'm going to come
Well,
and
the-
see you.
the other two boys are in the bar already, so.
So I'll grab the chip off you if you don't mind.
I thought we were all going together.
We can do.
That's how it's normally done.
I think we
Okay.
should.
Okay, guys. Well, we need to get a shift on. Somebody want to call a taxi? Because we ain't got no fucking car anymore.
No taxi's going to come into the middle of Redmond and take the bus.
You have to take the bus.
We can take the bus to the downtown and then get a taxi.
Whatever's
Or we just
quickest.
take the bus.
She just wants it as soon as possible.
But so as long as it's before 11 at night, and it's only about 10:30 now in the morning, so you've got 12 hours.
Yeah, but
That's
I
a
just
2-hour
want to
bus
drop.
ride.
I want to drop them off and then spend
Yeah.
the rest of the day just. I need a drink. I need to
Would my
chill out.
achievement from the first time last for the second teleport back?
I didn't hear that.
Would,
You've got your microphone up.
would my attunement last from the first time to the second time? It's usually an hour's worth, isn't it? So,
Scenes with.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it will have lasted until you got to Freya's.
In fact, Scribe,
That's alright.
Yeah.
can you teleport us to anywhere that you've been before, physically?
I can open a portal anywhere you like to anywhere. I don't know where it's going to end up unless I've been there.
We've all been to Mrs. Sunshine's.
Yeah.
We have indeed. So yeah, I can
Do
take us
you
right in there.
really want to open a portal in the middle of a court building? Do you want
No.
her to know that we have that power?
No, but we could do it
When
down the
they're
side.
dealing with the fucking military.
We could do it down the side road, not far from there that we walked to before.
Why? Why?
Just get us close.
I just want to get rid of the stuff that we got.
I hear you, but I'm with no risk. We don't want to risk comparison necessarily. We could be teleporting everywhere. It's just risk and risk that we don't need.
I think the biggest risk is keeping hold of these chips.
Who the fuck knows now? 3 people are dead. Thingy was obsessed with Cleo and fucked off somewhere.
It's
He
like,
probably doesn't know about us.
but it's
And
like,
Junior is fucking dead.
but at the
So,
same time,
who else?
we're dealing with the core, and I don't trust these bastards. Not at all.
Neither do I, and that's why I don't want to open a warp portal into somewhere where there might be cameras that can fucking see us come out.
Fair enough. I just want to get rid of
If
these.
Scribe can't confirm that his location is 100% secure,
All right, Magpies. All right, don't worry. I just want to get rid of these
That's-
chips.
that's why me and Ray, as much as we don't get on, we do agree on fucking zoning a place before we fucking use it.
Okay. I just like to get there as quickly as possible. Get the job
Let's
done.
have worse.
Get the money in
Look,
the bank and get the fuck
It's
out
easy.
of there.
I'll just open the portal. It's easy.
What we're arguing about is assessment of risk. And you are stressed about holding on to these things and getting somewhere to get them. But think about it, Billy.
If you want to get there quick, give me a second. I'll talk to Titch. I'll see if the car's still available. He's probably not sold by now.
It's really simple, right? I just open a portal 400 miles above the building, and we can jump through and fall to the building. Be fine.
I'll go and find Titch and see if he's.
Okay, go
Let's
see,
take
see, see if there's a car about.
Cool. Who the fuck knows we have the chips? Put yourself in.
Mrs. Sunshine knows we have the chips. That's my
Oh,
worry.
Mrs.
Johnson.
Mrs. Johnson, sorry.
Yeah, Mr. Sunshine does as well.
Okay, so
It's the-
teachers in the kitchens.
Titch, is the car keys still available?
Yeah.
Please. Sorry.
There you
They're
go.
being dicks. And walk out.
No, I just don't trust the core. I'm sorry.
Right,
any
just
any
walk
core.
past them. I've got the fucking keys. Are you coming?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Let's please. Oh, hold on. Let me get a drink before we leave.
No. You want it to be quick? You're coming now.
You got a hit task, man.
If you want a chip, drink, you give me
the,
chips.
So the car has got 2 nice roomy front seats, and a tiny little bench with your knees around your ears for the two people sat in the back.
That's fine.
I'm a child. I'll sit in the back.
Okay. So who else is going to sit in the back?
I'll sit in the
Not
back.
me.
I'll sit in the back.
So it's knees by your ears, no leg room.
I'm
I
just gonna
suggest you belt up.
I'm just gonna sit in the back and brood for a bit until I get a drink.
And Nico drives like a lunatic out of Redmond. Okay. It takes, instead of a 2-hour bus ride, it's a 50-minute car ride at this speed. Obviously, you'll have to slow down once you get to downtown.
Get to downtown and start rumbling.
But through Redmond, you drive like a tit.
Oh,
So- because you
Can I
can.
get a view side to the window, please? Abuse!
I can do that, mate.
Slappers! Slappers! They love it. Slappers! Sorry, Whittle and I. Okay. Yeah, so you can get to the offices of. There's actually an underground car park as well, and with this car, they'll let you through.
Yeah.
You drive up to
I'm
the.
parking my pile of shit in this car.
So yeah, you turn up in the night sky, and the barrier opens, and you can just take it down into the underground car park, and from there you can take an elevator straight up to the offices.
Awesome.
So
Well,
before
we're in
we-
the car. I'll just say, do you really want to give the car chip over?
Yes.
Military.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Are
We
you sure?
got contracted to do a job. If we want any credibility,
I'm just saying, if the car chip's slightly damaged, that will delay the military.
I couldn't do anything that I have honor. That's
all the backups have been retrieved.
That's true.
we said we'd do
Doesn't matter.
something, and if I'm not gonna back out of a
I
job,
know.
I'm sorry. Principles.
Because they've got all the backups. It's
Yeah. No. It's all right.
I'm a man of principle and violence.
So am I. I just know that this one is definitely going to come back and bite us on the ass sometime.
Maybe so, but if we do it right,
No, shut up. Bookworm, can you do me a favour?
Yes, of course.
How good are you at computing?
I can do computing.
Right. Over the
What do you
next
need?
few months' time, I just want you to keep an eye on news reports, monetary flow. As much as you can, keep an eye on the people we've just dealt with and the
Yep.
military.
Okay, I'll
The
what I'll do is
first
I'll
signal that they've got these chips working in a military sense, I want to fucking
don't want
know.
it on that screen. Go away.
okay. That means I need to write some kind of script, but we'll have a chat about this away
It's
from here.
not immediate. It's
Yeah.
an
Well,
observation
I'll
job.
write a script that gives me alerts on certain effects happening.
We've also got a deck of contact. Don't forget as well. So
Yeah, true. Actually, that's a brilliant point. Thank you.
It
yeah,
just
so-
might be worth monitoring this.
I agree. We can work that out.
okay, you park up. You go up the elevator, and before you know it, you're stood outside her office. You knock, and you hear her say, "Come in." And the four of you can go into the offices of Ms. Roxanne Vunter, Ms. Johnson. She stands as you enter the room. She clearly looks like she hasn't slept in the last 48 hours. Her hair is slightly askew. Her clothes aren't pressed perfectly like they were last time you saw her. She looks like she's had a couple of very sleepless nights. She looks visibly relieved when you walk in. Oh, thank God. Come in, sit down. Have you got what we need?
Dave,
We do indeed, sir. Boss.
Mom.
Mom, boss.
please.
I always call him boss.
And please.
And I hand over the chips.
Thank you. And thank you for a job well done. One moment. She goes to a drawer. She pulls out an ebony stick, and she puts it on the table. 375,000 as we agreed. Yes.
Fantastic. Thank you
Anyway,
very
that
much.
could be split.
Sorry.
Anyway, that could be split.
It's on a cred stick. We can charge
So
it
on cred
for
stick, you
finish,
can just
can't we?
take your own.
Yeah. Don't forget, without a sin, you can only have unregistered cred sticks. They can only hold 10,000 maximum.
Yeah.
So the cred sticks you've got are throwaways, and they can only hold 10,000 each maximum.
Okay.
So
Right.
yes, this is a problem.
Not a problem. No, we'll take it. We'll take it back to Mr. Sunshine and ask him if he can split it for us.
Mr. Sunshine will charge you 10%.
It's
I
one way
can
of
change
splitting
it.
it.
I'll change it, she says. I'll split it if you want. I'll split it if you want.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Sorry for the
Thank
Give
hassle.
you a dirty look for mentioning Mr. Sunshine's name again.
She knows Mr. Sunshine. It was in that.
No, it wasn't.
It
What?
was.
She picked us up in a fucking bar. We went to Reno's bar. She met us in a bar and told
We've
us
talked
to go
about
to
him
fancy-
with her before.
Yeah, but you don't. Oh.
I know, I get what you're saying. Okay, but it's not a taboo subject, is it?
She presses an intercom on her desk and she goes, Cindy, can you come in here for a minute? She passes that out. She says, can you split that into 4 sticks for me? Yes, it'll take 10 minutes. Yeah, just get it done. So the girl takes it away. And she walks around and she goes to the drinks cabinet and she says, it'll take 5-10 minutes. So let's have a drink, shall we?
Oh, yes.
Fantastic.
She pulls out 5 shot glasses. She pulls out a bottle of Talisker and she pours everybody a generous shot.
Success!
Passes it out to a successful deal, a successful business transaction,
And many more to come.
and many more to come. She downs hers in
Yeah.
one
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic.
and pours herself another one. I don't normally drink when I'm working, but now everything's behind me. She presses a button. She goes, Cindy, are you there? Yes, Miss Winter. Come in, please. The personal secretary comes in again. She hands all 3 chips over to Cindy. She says, make sure Erlen gets those 3 chips.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
She hands the 3 chips over to Cindy and she says, make sure Erlen gets these immediately. Even if it's a meeting, pull him out of it. But Miss Winter, yes, you can. On my authority, get him out of wherever he is and make sure these are in his hands, and I don't want to see you until they're in his hands. Yes, Miss Winter. And Cindy leaves.
Ooh.
All right.
Anybody want to top up?
Yes.
Please.
Yes,
I'll have a bottle
please.
if you want, if you've got a spare.
Did somebody drop off the cred chips while she came back in?
No,
No.
it takes 10 minutes.
She fills everybody's glass. She puts the bottle back in her cabinet. As she sips this one slowly. So, if you don't mind me asking me, how long have you been in the trade, as it were?
I can't say for these guys, but me, a long time.
All my life.
I'm only a child.
Well, you meant to know better, but you wouldn't have to do it again.
If you tell me you're a child one more time, I will have to take that whiskey off you.
I'm only joking.
Okay.
No.
Oh, no!
I was trying to be funny.
Can I have a bag of lager, please?
Yeah.
Who threw that? She did.
Man. Yeah.
She will exchange pleasantries with you. She's not probing you for information. She's just trying to make small talk. And as 10 minutes rolls by and your whiskies start to get empty, Cindy knocks on the door and comes in with 4 gold, silver cred sticks.
Fantastic. And how
She
much
hands
is
them
on
out.
each one? So,
and each cred stick has got 93,750 on it.
Woohoo!
And you each get a silver unregistered cred stick that can hold up to 100,000 new yen on it.
What?
So you can use it with no problem.
It can hold up to 100,000 new yen on it, and at the moment it's got 93,750 on it.
I've got this on.
Silver. It looks like you are wealthy.
oh,
If you get a
wealthier.
silver cred stick out,
Sorry, what was that amount again?
93,750.
750.
Thank you.
Okay. You flash that around in Redmond, you will be a mugging target in microseconds.
It would have been worse with the ebony.
This is wealth. Wealth just by the colour of it. So you each have now a silver unregistered cred stick. It can hold up to 100,000. It's got 93,750 on it each. There you go.
Okay, now.
Is it possible for us to transfer between cred sticks ourselves?
Yeah.
Just to move them around?
Yeah, you type them, you tap them. You just say, donate 10,000. You tap
Yeah.
your other stick.
You fill in the
10,000
stick up.
comes off that,
Yeah.
and 10,000 goes on there.
And what's the limit on our personal sticks? It's 5,000, isn't it?
No, 1,000.
No, at 10,000.
Oh, 10. Sorry.
10,000 on the normal black stick, on the normal matte black stick. These are
Yeah.
disposables. They can hold up to 10k.
Yeah. It's fine.
Okay.
Silver ones can hold up to 100k. Gold ones can hold up to 500,000. Ebonies can hold up to 1 million.
Awesome.
Chocolate coated ones are unlimited.
Chocolate coated.
I believe our business is concluded. I am very sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but now I have a lot of work to do. If you'll excuse me.
Oh, definitely.
No
She
problem.
stands. A pleasure doing business with you one more time. She finishes her drink.
I'll shake her
Sit
hand
down.
and say thank you very much, ma'am.
Yep, she'll shake anyone's hand that needs to. Thank you, Shade. If I have more work for you, I will be in touch.
Oh, yeah. I think we could do a lot together. To the future.
And you can leave.
Get the fuck out.
Right. It's 7 minutes past 9. Do you need to... You've already done it. Speedy. Okay.
I'm wearing shorts, so.
Ah, right. Wise idea.
Right. So now that we've had all this time, am I fully healed, or do we have to rest? Or
No, we have to rest.
Well, to be honest, you'll fully healed, but you'll still be those quantum pulled down until you rest to get them back.
that's fine.
But don't forget, for you, if you just put your feet up and read a book for an hour, you get 9 back. So it will cost you another 2 quantum to get rid of your last 2 boxes. So you're fully healed. And then just keep a note of how much quantum you've had to spend. I think it's been
But
a huge 5 for your damage and another 1.
Yeah.
You spent about 6 quantum points, which is nearly an hour's rest for you. That's
Jesus,
quite bad going.
it is.
Yeah. That's mental for them.
How long's the drive back to the Rose?
50 minutes, the same as it was going.
About 50 minutes,
All right.
assuming.
Unless traffic's bagged in downtown.
Yeah. Well, I'll build up my quantum there. Chilling out in the
I mean,
back.
to be perfectly honest, you can buy a pint at the Rose and Crown, cuddle it for an hour, and you'll have it back. If you're just sitting in the pub talking, as long as you're not, leading a sing song or trying to be a rabble rouser, you're just having a quiet drink in a pub. That's classed as light duties. Sorry,
It's Thursday, isn't it?
Thursday, yes.
Right, I will go see my boss.
Okay. And then
Well, it's over.
Mm.
Put the silver cred stick on the desk.
Is that about right?
That's
Impressive.
it. That's my share. I'm hoping I can keep some of it by for myself. There's 93,750 on it.
He pulls out a cred stick out of his drawer. He pulls out a silver cred stick himself out the drawer.
If I can keep about 20, I'd be happy because that'll keep me
Goes
going.
tap, tappity, tap, tap, tap. He knocks them together and he passes your silver one back to you. You press the button, there's a readout on it, and it says 33,750. It's taken 60k off it.
Are we done?
We are done.
Yay!
Free agent!
Now, I can keep the tab open.
If you want to.
Be easier for both of us, won't it?
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Uncle.
Oh, cool. No, we never
And
heard
thank
that.
you,
Sorry,
young lady.
didn't hear that.
No, you didn't. So, I'm free tonight and tomorrow night. But can I have next Friday off?
Yes, but I'll need you next Thursday because it's fight night.
Ooh, yes! Yes!
A week tonight.
Yeah.
Oh,
You want to work Friday, Saturday, Sunday like normal? I suggest you go out tonight and get very pissed.
It's Thursday tonight, so
Yes.
I work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
You want to work tonight?
I'm happy
You
to work
don't.
tonight.
You don't want a night off.
You know me.
All right then.
Got to keep
It's-
up appearances, haven't I?
It's what? Just after 12 now. So report back here sober at 7 like normal.
Done.
Right.
That's
Well done.
interesting.
What? No one heard anything. What are you talking about?
No, she went to see Mr. Sunshine, that's all. That's all we know. I'm going to feck off back home and see if Kira's about.
Okay.
And also,
Just as you leave.
yes,
Just as you leave. Sorry, Michelle. Magpie. Just as you leave, he says, "Well done, sweetheart. I had every faith in you."
Thanks, Uncle.
Right. Kira.
yeah, I'm going to break down my 93 grand.
I'm out of debt. I'm out of debt. I'm out of debt. You win the prize.
How much was it? 100 grand?
Fucking hell.
So you go into the building. You go up to your flat. Your flat door's locked, which is a relief. You go in and you can't see Kira around to start with. She might be out. And then you hear the sounds of the washing machine running. So you go to your little utility room, and she's in there doing laundry.
Nah. I have, on the way, broken down the silver cred stick into, as many equal batches as I have cred sticks. So I don't have it all concentrated into one place and can lose it.
Well, you were given. No, you just have one. You have one that can hold 10,000, and you've got
Yeah.
silver, and you already had some money on that.
Yeah.
So you might
Okay.
need to be able to get your hands on other cred sticks, and they cost money. So
So basically, I'll top up my current one, my current black one, to 10k, to the max.
yeah, so you'll have to work that out based on what you've got.
Oh my god, I don't know. I've noted down everything I've spent, but I need to do a reconciliation and do the million total stuff, but I've just had 93 grand in eyes on it. I'm going to say to Kira, right kid, things looking up. We've got some good news. And you got a cred stick about, yeah? I can do you a little top up.
I always have my cred stick with me.
How much is the total on it?
Her cred stick has got about 1,200 on it, and it's a black, so it can hold 10,000. It's only got about 1,200 on it.
It holds 10 grand.
So that's another 8 off your total.
Mine is 8, yes. That's all I'm going to keep track of.
Are you sure?
Listen, it's been rough, but it's been hard work. But we did a good job today. And I want to make sure that the people I care about benefit. You make sure you look after yourself. I want to sit down and talk to you, and I don't want to get all serious and uncle right on you. But we need to talk about what you want to do long term. What I want you to do is think about it, come up with some ideas. You don't have to make any decisions before you are ready.
Okay.
We've been
Yeah.
through shit. We've been through a lot. You know, think about what you want to do, and if you want to learn and think, if you want to go to college, if you
Ooh,
want to
suddenly
apprentice,
got dark.
whatever. You know what I mean? Because you know what I do, and it's not necessarily got a long future.
Well,
Sorry.
I was thinking about taking some courses
Yeah,
and trying to get some sort of qualification so I can get a job.
thank you. Well done. You've got your own anything in particular.
Yeah, well, I quite fancied being a nurse, to be perfectly honest. The way they treated me when I was poorly, I think that seems like something that I'd like to do, and it kind of give it back.
Just an out of character point, does Kira have a sin?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
What does matter is what you said to Mr. Sunshine. We'll talk about it later, but Kira will remind Wraith, don't forget, we've got Mono's party tomorrow night.
Thank you. That sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. I said I'd make time if I could, and right now I've got the time. Right, if you work out any courses, let's sit down and price them up and sort them out. You know, no stress, no rush. But I've got a lot of respect for that career choice. It's more meaningful than when I learn things.
I'll get myself signed up for some from free courses and things. But to get a formal qualification, I might have to get myself a sim.
I hear you. I'm going to be looking out for what I can do on that.
I mean, I could just walk down to the town hall.
Yeah, we could.
I could. But they'd ask me where I'm living and who I'm living with and do I have any living relatives and all of that. And so that's why I was waiting to talk to you before I walked down to the town hall to get myself a sim. Because they'll ask a lot of questions.
Exactly. I'd prefer it if we went down the route of getting you a sim via a different route when they're held up to scrutiny. So not your cheap shit. You open to that, or do you want to go fully legit? Because I'd respect either way.
Whatever makes you feel more comfortable. I can start my courses, but I don't get the formal qualification till I've got the sim. So
Well,
we've got some months to figure it out,
yes.
but I'll start my studies straight away.
On a character, how much is a sim that would be good enough for her to get the course qualification?
It depends how you want to do it.
Let's have a look.
Because you can get a safe sim that's a fake background, but you'd have to pay for that. But that'll be a legit sit with a fake background.
Give me a
But
moment.
you probably need to do that through a fixer. You'd probably need to do the fake sims through a fixer either as well. Or organised crime gang or something like that.
I will have a look and I will get back to you on that, James.
Yes.
I don't have it to hand.
If it was
So
actually
yeah, I
totally
got
necessary, I could always set her up in her own apartment, completely separate, fully legit. She walks into the town hall and said, I'll go up on the streets, I need a new sim, I need a sim from scratch. But she'd be then absolutely fully legit, completely divorced from the lifestyle, and I think our contact would decrease, but yeah, might be better in the long term.
Fake sims are possible, but they can get very expensive. I just don't have the number to hand, but we can deal with that. We can have a look at it. I'll come
It'll
back to you
take
with
a
some
while
numbers.
because I was doing that for Starling anyway. I was just doing it a different route to him.
There's three ways you can do it. You can either go for a completely fake sim, which is the most expensive, but you can essentially make it whatever you want. You know, oh, I'm a princess of Nigeria that's come across on the boats and all of that. You can get a fake background sim where you get some fake documents that say I've lived here all my life. My name is Jane Smith, and you can walk into the town hall with a fake background, or you can just walk into the town hall and get a SIN. But that's the dodgiest because they will do background checks on her, people she knows, where she's been, and all of that. And so the cheapest, easiest way has the most risk. The most expensive way has the least risk, and then there's the middle ground, which has a little bit of risk, but is cheaper to set up, which is the fake background.
It also depends on who you want to know about Kira.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely then want to find out how much hard cash it costs for the very expensive but very least risk route.
Yeah. And I will tell you that when I find it, but it might not be immediately.
That's
But
okay.
I will
I've
find
read
it.
stuff. But yeah, I'll make a note that I've got a big party tomorrow with Minnie if I can possibly make it. And text the guys. Everybody up for taking some downtime.
Working tonight.
It's going back to your normal weekend level of working.
I've got something on tomorrow. No, wait a minute. It's Wednesday today.
No, Thursday today. It's Thursday today.
I thought it was Wednesday when we went.
No, it's Thursday.
Thursday.
You asked me earlier. You told me it was Thursday earlier.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
You did that.
No, that was when I was in Mr. Sunshine. I said I'm happy to work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I got my Friday.
And Thursday today.
No, Wednesday's today because it was Wednesday 10 a.m. meeting at
Ye-
the docks.
You said we were going to work tonight, and you said it was Thursday.
Yeah.
But I think you're right. We actually did the thing on Wednesday,
Yeah,
which means it isn't
Wednesday
tonight.
today.
You got your days.
I got my things fucked up. It is Wednesday today. I was just expecting not to be working on Thursday, so my mind fucked up and I fucked up with the dates. So I asked for the Friday off.
Yeah. It's Wednesday now. You're working Thursday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fine. So is Starling.
Yeah.
So you do have tonight off,
Okay.
Wednesday night.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Q, Scribe, have you got anything that you want to do or need to do now with your pockets full?
Um,
Go for
I'd
it.
like to go and get myself an alcohol store. I'd like to also go and get myself some a stock of some painkillers that I can keep, so I don't have to keep faffing about each week.
Okay. I'll have to work out some prices for you there.
Thank you.
I mean, you need to find a place to live.
I do.
You do. Because at the moment, you don't have.
I mean, I can live on
Anywhere.
ashes. It's fine.
I thought you said our share was 93,750.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
So why does DK have 97?
Because he had some money already.
Yeah. That's. I've been adding it up. I worked it out, and I went back through my notes, my
it's just
paper notes
really
here.
odd that it's the same numbers just jumbled or something.
No, isn't that? It's weird. I literally just went through my notes here to work out actually what I really had left, which was about $3,500 or whatever it was, 3,700 or something, and then just added it up, and there we are.
No, that's just fucked up. That's weird.
Yeah, story of my life.
I was like, did I put my numbers down?
Yeah, I suppose all I'm going to. I'll check with Mr. Johnson, see if he needs me for anything. If not, then yeah, I'll go down the bar and have a few.
Mr. Johnson.
Mr. Sunshine.
Mr.
means.
Sunshine, sorry.
Tim Johnson, Mrs. Christmas.
Mrs.
Mr. Sunshine's
Mrs.
happy if you want to work your normal Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday shifts.
Not a problem, boss. We've got a fight coming up soon, if I
Yeah,
recall.
that's a week tomorrow,
A week tomorrow.
Thursday. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. I might need to take some time off for a bit of training, if you don't mind.
All right. Well, when do you want to work then? Well, arrange it with Titch. I don't need to know.
I'll sort
Titch is
it.
expecting you Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So if you need more time off, go talk to Titch. I'm
Cool.
sure he'll be all right with it.
Will do, boss. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Especially with 100 quid behind the bar.
So what we'll do in so now essentially we've got some downtime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Unless you specifically go looking for work, you now have a little bit of time. So Bookworm can find himself a place to live,
Please.
and we can work that out. And that we can do that between sessions,
Yeah.
if you want, and I can go through everything.
Yeah,
with
because
you.
you're at my place at the moment. Eh?
No. I was in the place that was burnt out, remember? That,
No,
that
but
was
I-
donated.
Maybe you're saying
The
we
last
could-
couple
No,
of nights.
I'm staying on your couch in a minute. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're dead right.
So yes, it's downtime. It's what do you want to do between jobs, and how long is it before you start looking for your next one? If you want some downtime, is good, because if you want to start learning skills, you can actually put some time aside and learn to drive, learn a new language, learn this, learn that, learn how to knife fight.
hope the payout for the car comes through.
One thing I think we do have to do is take the outfits back to Fashionista, because nobody actually said they were doing that. And
Well,
tell
that was
him,
what I was going to do today, if I'm not
Well, you
wrong.
forgot about that. Well done.
and tell him, if anybody comes asking, you know nothing. Because she turned down at that party, and they might track it back by the outfits. You never know. Just keep a good shirt. He just rented them out. And there's nothing wrong.
Yeah, because we have pissed off quite a few people.
Yeah, I'm right. I can.
Have
So
we
I'm
really?
going to make sure those outfits got back, because he did us a solid,
Yeah.
and I'm going to respected.
Yeah, no, that's fine. In that case, are you going to spend 70 new yen to get them dry cleaned before you return them?
Yeah.
Whatever it fucking takes. Do not piss off Fashionista, or your name is dead. Oh my god.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go to the
that's
beginning of the
70 for the two of you. It's 35 new yen each to dry clean your two outfits if you want to do that. Get
How
them
long would that take? Half a day?
half a day.
So, all right, contact Wraith and say, right, outfits, dry clean, question mark.
Oh, okay, well, you don't think you can do much Fashionista, you don't, you just crossed up there now.
What?
Mumble.
Mumble, 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 mumble.
Gonna have to buy him a new headset. Can we have a
Yeah.
crowdfund?
Yeah, what happened? Last week it was amazing. Last time it was amazing.
He keeps putting his mic down. It always sounds better when it's up.
How's that?
Thank you. Better.
Better.
Thank you.
That's better.
It's not perfect.
Get your computer further away.
You're
and
loud,
stick it
mate.
out. Don't let head hurt. But yes, let's go sort Fashionista out, take them back, and there's no rush at the moment. We can do it without any stress.
Well, I'm working tomorrow. I'm doing something Friday, working Saturday, so I'm getting it dry cleaned now. And my plan is to take it back tonight once it's done.
I can take it back for you. You don't need to make the trip yourself. I can take them both back.
No, I owe him.
Okay, I respect that.
You're right, pal.
Your debt's
Mm,
your
so-
debts, my debts are mine.
I'm going to drop a line to Leon.
Now,
see if she's up.
before you, yeah, 1 second, before you do that, dry cleaning and pressing places don't exist in Redmond. However, you remember there's one in the University District. You've driven past it a couple of times now, going in and out of town. Because it's in the Elven District, they will probably look after it very well. So you have to do a bit of a drive out to the University
You
District.
can't drive. Not unless I take the car again.
Yes, your car. I'm afraid it was a casualty of war. It was collateral casualty. Was your car? I'm afraid. It was
For people as a barrier to hide behind in the middle of the gate.
exactly when the gunfight broke out. It became cover. and it's got approximately 250 bullet holes in it.
What happened? You know that posh car that we acquired?
I've just driven the posh car.
Was that the posh
to
car?
the
Was it?
building and back again, and given the keys back to Titch so they can sell it for us.
Yeah, I was going to say. I thought we were going to sell that.
Yes, we
That
are.
was the plan.
Yeah, we've got the cash for it, haven't we?
No, we haven't.
Okay, that's going to be another payday.
Why is it I always remember shit and you guys don't?
So
Mr. S.
you did say that you wanted to sell it, and Mr. S will he will take a couple of weeks, but he will then give you between the four of you 60,000 for the car. So you get 15 each
15.
for the
Obliging.
car as well.
Should we add that now or?
Yeah, you can do, assuming you're not going to take another job in the next 2 weeks. Then I'm happy. We're in downtime now, so time's a bit fluid.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind that'll be in 2 weeks' time, but
Yeah.
we can do it now for your
Finances.
sums.
That'll be cred, won't it?
Yeah.
It will be, yeah. So again, you each get 15k in cred
Awesome.
Oh, look at that! I'm back up
for
to
the
50.
car,
Right. Learn to
which
drive,
will
learn to-
obviously have to go onto your silver stick because your black sticks can only hold 10k.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you want to take, it's
But
splitting cash
that
and
that
credit, you
won't
can.
fit on. We've got 93,
No,
750.
unless you work out how to spread it out, or you take
Yeah.
it as cash. Because you've got 93,750 on your silver, you've got whatever change you've got on your black, and
Actually,
between the two, they can hold 110.
I'm fine. I'll stick it on the silver.
It can't be that hard to get another disposable black 10k cred stick, can it?
No. If you want, Mr. Sunshine will give you a 10k stick full and 5k cash, or you can put the other 5k on one of your other sticks. So you can put another 5k on your silver, and he'll provide you with a 10k stick filled.
Yeah. Break it down, keep it separate, not all in one place. Yeah. So yeah, Bantam goals. Win neon. Learn to drive. Learn to meditate. Go to Nano's party. Book the next day for the hangover.
Now, the nice thing is, as I said before, synth alcohol and synth weed were created by corporations for their workers. So you can get very drunk on synth alcohol, but the next morning you wake up without a hangover. It
So you
doesn't
can
taste.
do in 9 to 5.
It doesn't taste as nice. It definitely has that
Synthetic.
sweetener, artificial aftertaste when you're drinking synth beer, but needs must when that's all you can afford. And the nice thing is it's hangover free. The real stuff will knock you out and keep you out for a day or two if you've done some serious drinking. Now, based on where you're going, Rafe, on Friday night, there's probably going to be a mix of both real and fake. So it's up to you how you deal with that, how much fake you drink and how much real. Bear in mind, the real tastes so much better, but it will leave you with a hangover.
With a kick. I also want to pitch it at the right level. I want to turn up with a decent, hey man, it's your party, here's your, is it a bottle of whiskey, is it a 6-pack? You know, my streetwise would tell you this, because I don't necessarily know how to character. What I want to tell you would say,
So a 6-pack will be like a thimble to a 9-foot troll.
yeah,
So he drinks his beer in barrels. So getting a barrel of synth beer will probably cost you something in the region of about 80 new yen. Buying a barrel of real beer will be in the region of 300, maybe 400 new yen, depending on the good stuff.
okay. I want to turn up with a barrel of real, a barrel of synth, and in here, a bottle of real vodka.
Okay. Again, the bottle of real will cost you about 100 yen.
And 300 for the barrel of real. And how much for the barrel of synth?
80.
Nice, 80.
Yeah, I can talk to you about that, but we'll work that out. Yeah.
I'm looking at a grand. I'm probably thinking.
Yeah, making a good impression on the very nice troll who's befriended my niece. You're right, you are. But yeah, what do we do? Watch old Terminator movies in the marathon.
Terminator 7.
Terminator 7 was shit. It was
Aren't
Terminator-
aren't they up to Terminator 4 billion now?
Is it Friday yet?
Have I convinced Leon to go on a date again yet?
So, Cass and Scribe, how much of your newfound wealth are you going to blow on real booze and get absolutely shit-faced?
Oh, I'll have enough to.
That's an excellent question.
All of it.
I mean, how much is a bottle of real scotch?
A bottle of real scotch, something like Famous Grouse or Grant's, something like that,
No, I meant real scotch.
will take about
Oh,
100 to 150 new yen. If you want a bottle of Lagavulin, single Islay Scotch malt, you're looking at 500 to 600 for a bottle.
I'm going to at least buy a couple of them.
A Cadbury's bar of real chocolate, the standard size ones you can get for £1 in Spar,
Yeah.
they're about 100 new yen.
I thought you said 300 last time.
300, sorry.
Actually, you did.
300.
Yeah.
I did.
So I mean, I'm going to have two of those bottles of Lagavulin, if that's all right with you, man. That'd be fucking amazing.
Yeah, well, you can get 2 for £1,000.
Done.
Yeah, 2 for £1,000. Yeah, they're between 500 and 600 a bottle, but if you buy 2, it'll do you a deal for £1,000 for 2 bottles.
I will also get some quaffing beer and make sure I'm stocked up on that as well. But I need to find somewhere to live, which we'll talk about obviously offline completely. So
I'm going to buy a fridge, and then I'm going to buy enough beer to fill it.
well, you need somewhere.
as long as there's space. Well, no, as long as there's space in the fridge for me to live, that's fine.
You're using my fridge at the moment, buddy.
I'll buy you a second fridge.
Yeah, I'm good. I'll buy 1 bottle of decent, and the rest just cooking whiskey. If you know what I mean, because that's all I need.
Whiskey, yeah.
It's just something just to get me through the day. So I'm not going to medicinal whiskey.
Medicinal whiskey. Synthahol, yes.
I shall buy probably a crate of medicinal. So that's what 12 bottles, which is what.
Okay,
Yeah,
what did I say? 80 for a bottle of synth.
you did. So that's
So
what.
12,896. And then so that's 9,006, and then it'll cost
80.
960.
960. Sorry, my apologies.
Yeah.
And when you say you're going to buy the real stuff, are you going to go sort of a blended or a single malt?
The single malt, I'll go for just the 1 bottle, just for
Some
special
Port Charlotte.
occasions.
Go for that.
Something like a Talisker or a Lagavulin or an Islay or something like that is up around 500 new yen a bottle.
Yeah, I'll go for the 500 one,
Okay,
just the
so
one.
you can get a Macallan 12-year-old or a Lagavulin or an Islay, something like that.
Yeah, an Islay would be nice.
Yep. Okay, that'll cost you 500.
Yep, no problem. So I've spent 1,460.
Bargain.
Now, today's Wednesday. A week Thursday is the last Thursday of the month. Bear in mind you'll have rent coming up on the 1st of February.
Yeah.
But depending on your current lifestyle, you should know that already. Scribe will work yours out.
Thank you, man.
But again, you've got months of rent now. Months of lifestyle. It's not rent, it's lifestyle.
Yeah, lifestyle. I get it.
Yeah.
So Wednesday, get the clothes clean, deliver them back to Fashionista.
Yeah.
Deal with that.
Yeah, he's very pleased to see you. He's very pleased to see that his outfits are returned in an excellent condition. He will ask you about it. He'll say, "How did the party go? Did you make a good impression?"
I met someone.
Ooh, very nice.
What's his name? Oh, who is he called?
But I'll tell you this: it seemed to be kicking off as we were leaving. You know, we had a great time there, but on the way out, I could hear stuff happening. So you know what it's like.
The
If
best way
anybody
to
asks-
watch a car crash is in your rearview mirror.
Ah!
I don't know what he's talking about. I had a fabulous time.
No, I'm just saying, if anybody
But
asks,
then I
you
was
know,
hanging around.
You could even go as far as to say you melted some faces.
yeah.
She's not going to
Just
say
saying,
that.
my man. You don't know who you rented these to, should anybody need to ask. But you definitely use your deal. I'm teaching my grandmother how to suck eggs. I'll shut up.
Oh yeah, I met a guy when he's talking to fashion. He said Damien Hirzer.
Name of?
Damien Hirzer.
I think I know that name. And if you want to know more about him, you can give me a day or two and I will find out what I know, but his name doesn't ring a bell straight away. Do you want me to do a bit of digging?
If you don't mind.
Oh,
Here's my
yes.
number, I believe I owe you.
A pleasure. And don't forget, you promised me somebody even more pretty than you, and I still don't believe it.
I will bring her next Tuesday.
See you next
Tuesday. I see, young lady. I get the hint.
She'll be there. She's working this weekend.
I like the way you think. I look forward to it.
I'm sure you'll be pleasantly surprised. You might want to wear a chin strap, darling.
Oh. I look forward to it, honey.
You're just practicing
Stay in
conversion
touch.
therapy on him, aren't you?
Hey, great. Stay in touch, love, if you need anything. I'm always here.
Always, you're on the first page of my little black book.
I hope so. If I ever get onto the second page, I will want to know why.
Oh, don't worry. First time, every time.
I'm sure he says that to all the boys.
Yeah.
Oh, hush, darling. I'm catching. I start an unconscious thing because he's such a good street beamer. He does unconsciously start to follow the speech patterns of whoever he's with. And so you can tell when he just met with a fashionista because he comes back going, darling, you would not believe it.
Right.
He can't stop himself from flirting, yes.
Just saying,
Christian guitar.
because I set this session up in OBS, it puts it on an auto session, and I've got a feeling that it's an hour. So we've got 3 minutes.
Why did you turn off the auto session?
Well, I need to figure out how to do that yet. I just
All
did
right,
it.
so we'll need to restart in a minute.
I did it for.
Time, and there's still
I did
shit
it for
to do.
convenience. I just thought, oh, I'll do it rather than going into YouTube and setting up a session. I did it through.
Right, fair enough.
But it seems like it defaults to an hour. So, yeah,
One more.
At least.
just letting you know. I
We've got
might.
So,
shit to
no,
talk
that's
about.
fair enough. Well, I tried to pace this at the right sort of time. It's 9:45 now.
Okay.
There is things that we are going to be doing. There's Friday night for Wraith. There's Friday night for Nico. Sorry, for Magpie.
Fight night.
That's
Fight
next
night.
week.
There's Fight Night a week today. So we can do all of those at the next session if you want, and it'll give us time just to double check any downtime you want to do.
Yeah, I want to see if there's anything
Friday.
that enhancements I can use or look at purchasing later. Yeah, but I need to have a look at it in detail. Yeah. Yes.
Unless
Is there
there's
any
anything
way
else.
of
I wouldn't mind doing some downtime now because we've got time.
you know your initiative roll? Is there any way of increasing that?
Increase your wits or dex.
Wits or
There's
dex?
two stats that feed into it, so you
Yeah.
increase those, it goes up.
Yeah. Okay.
And everything underneath with some decks getting as well, so it's the best way.
Ooh.
Okay. Something to look at. Just to get a little bit more initiative.
Okay, in that case, I need to have a little word with Cass.
Okay.
Talk to me about your left leg.
What about? I don't know.
Well, this is the thing, you see. I need to have a quiet word with Cass, so I'm just wondering how I'm going to do this.
We could jump into another session. There's
You can open another room.
We have got separate rooms.
There's a breakout room you could join.
We've got a breakout. I'll only be a couple of minutes.
Yeah, do it.
But I just need to have.
How's that going to work
with,
though? If we do that when I'm streaming,
Exactly. So I'll need you. Well, it doesn't matter afterwards.
No, your
Your
stream will
stream's
show
about to
you
start.
your view. So, Cass, this is totally cool because you can do it offline. We can ignore that. You could ignore that part of the stream if needs be.
Yeah, you said your stream was about to start. So
Yeah,
let's
oh, yeah.
about to,
start
yeah.
and then restart it
We'll
when we
restart it when we're all
rejoin.
back in the room.
yeah, okay.
So if you don't mind, everybody else, just give me 2 minutes. Cass, I'm going to go to
Cool.
breakout. So can you join me in there just for a minute or
Yeah,
two?
I'll stop.
Sorry, guys.
It didn't stop on the error, so I'll stop it manually. I shall do that
Yeah.
now.
Perfect.
And I